Taylor inequality. Okay. So I have a function f, and this function I can represent as Taylor series around a given point. Okay, so let us say p equal to 0 to infinity. This series will be given by f pth derivative at a into x minus a to the power p by factorial p. Right? We all know it runs
Yes,
from
sir.
0 to infinity, infinite series it is. Right? Now what I do, that the same Taylor series I divide into two. One runs from p equal to 0 to, let us say, n, right? And another terms which are ranging from n plus 1, p equal to n plus 1 to infinity. I hope it is clear. What I have
Yes, sir.
done? I have simply divided this series into two parts. One runs from 0 to n and other runs from n plus 1 to infinity. Hmm? This is my Taylor series. So I will call as Tn. And I have considered up to this many terms, and rest of the terms I have left out in the series. This I will call as a remainder, and I will represent it as Rn. All right.
Yes, sir.
What I
Yes.
have done, I have divided into two. This much I have considered for my consideration, and this much, this is whatever is left out from n plus 1 to infinity. These terms are remainder terms. What are the terms? They are remainder, right? This is what I am representing it as R. Now my aim is to make this Rn Rn. My aim is to make this Rn as small as possible. Could you understand what did I do over here? That I have a function. That function can be represented by a power series, that is Taylor series. Okay. In this case, Taylor series. And in this Taylor series, I cannot continue to count up to infinite. Can I? Is it possible?
Oh, sir.
No.
No.
No,
Then
sir.
what
No,
I
sir.
need to do?
Yes, sir.
I need to do what I need to do. I need to terminate the series at some point. After 5 terms, after 7 terms, after 10 terms. Means I can take the approximation. This is the approximation. Remainder, whatever is left out, that will be remainder. And that will give me what I'll call as error. Isn't it? More and more terms I keep on adding, less and less error will be there. I hope I am clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So this is what I am doing. Let us see. So I want that when I terminate the series, my remainder should be as small as possible. In other words, my error should be as small as possible. Right? So now let us take an example. and let us try to understand with the example. That will actually make the things clear. Let me
Sir,
see.
sir, I have
Ah,
to separate in three parts, four parts, fifth part,
whatever
f
it
of
is,
x.
whatever it is, whatever you do, how much you are considering,
Yes, sir.
and remaining terms. Remaining
Okay,
terms
sir.
are all remainder. I have taken up to this n terms, and from n plus 1 to all infinity terms, they all are remainder. I can
Okay,
write
sir.
down as many terms I like. How does it matter? It is the same thing. Adding
Yes,
from n plus 1 to infinite terms,
infinity.
right? I hope it is
Okay, sir.
clear.
Yes, sir.
All right. So it doesn't matter actually. So now if I am having a function, let us say f, and it is e to the power x, and that function e to the power x is given like this. This is an exponential function. You know it very well. Hmm? Let us choose a point. Let us say x equal to 0. That is the most convenient, or any other point we can take. Let us take this point. Some a point, x equal to a point. Okay, I have terminated my Taylor series. This is the state line. This is the point. This is the point A. Okay, and I have a straight line here, right? I have terminated my series up to the first term or first derivative. First term means first derivative. Okay, two terms will be there. The original function at x equal to a and plus the derivative term at x equal to a. I hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now what I do that I look at the difference beyond this point. This is what is my remainder. This is my remainder. This remainder is telling you what? That this much is the error between actual function and the approximate function. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
This is the difference between actual function and this
Yes, sir.
Taylor
Approximation
series.
function.
This approximation function. Right? This is what that error is. Now you just see that this error increases as
X increases.
as x increases. Okay, as x increases means more we go away from x equal to a, more the error is. So it means that the error depends upon x minus a. First thing is that. Okay,
Yes,
we
sir.
have already talked about this yesterday. Okay, that we can represent a series which is converging in a given within a given limit, like Taylor series. Okay, the coefficients will be Taylor coefficients. Yesterday I didn't talk about that. So one thing I can see over here that it depends upon this distance. Lesser the distance or closer the distance to A, lesser will be the error. So number one thing we found
Error.
out this. Number one thing we found out this, that this is what will decide the error. Hmm? Number two, what other factors can decide? Will decide. So now let me consider some another function, not e to the power x, some another function. Let us say I will take one function, something like that. Okay, this is the function. I take it up to first derivative. So the first derivative means this one. My Taylor series I terminate after first derivative. Okay, so I take two terms in the Taylor series. Now what I see that as I move away from some point x equal to a, or in this case I have taken 0, doesn't matter. A could be 0 also. It's not a problem. So now you just see that if I choose a point, some x point, okay, what is the error? R1. That remainder is the error. Whatever is the left out is our error. Is
Yes,
it
sir.
or not? Right? Now what I do, that I choose the same point. I am taking the same point. But what I make this function more and more curvy. So what I do, that my function becomes more and more curvy. My function becomes more and more curvy. This is the first, after first derivative, I terminate the series. And now at the same point, I see. Now look at the same point. What is now error?
Error increases.
Reminder.
Is that reminder, and that remainder is now
Error.
Increase.
it has increased at the same point.
Yes,
So
sir.
now by
Increase.
changing the curvature, it
Error increases.
increases. Okay, so it means that if I am having n plus 1 derivative of the function, and let me take the absolute value of this, and I say that it is predefined something, some constraint is there. Okay, some constraint is there. Okay, some predefined constraint, and your x minus a is bound by some limits, means within some limits I am taking this n plus 1 derivative, which is, as I told you, defined by defined some constant. Okay, now for example, in this case, if this is 1, then it means f at 0 is 1, and the function is 1 plus kx square. It is a parabolic function, so it will look like this, where at f x equal to 0 it is 1. So now in this case, the first derivative at x equal to 0 will be 0, and the second derivative at this will be twice of k. Okay, means at x equal to 0. Okay, is it or not?
Sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Then my reminder will be given by, less than or equal to the f. If you look at the reminders, I mean, expression, it was like this: pth derivative at x equal to a, x minus a to the power p by factorial p. This is what just now we wrote down.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it will be equal to or less than, this will be replaced by n plus 1, p will be replaced by n plus 1. So this will be m, and this is less than or equal to m. So this I will replace with m, and x minus a to the power n plus 1 by factorial n. So my remainder will depend upon this distance, that how close or how far we are from A. That is one thing. Number two, it will depend upon M, our constraint, and number three, it will depend upon this denominator term, that how many terms we are considering. Okay, how many terms we are considering. So more number of terms we consider, this will go towards, it will become lesser and lesser and lesser. So it will depend upon what are the factors. X minus A, that is the distance between X and A. Number two, M, the constraint which I have put over here. Constraint, not constant. The constraint which I have, or constraint which is a constant actually, some constant. Okay, and this denominator term, it will depend upon all of them, that how many terms we are taking into the account in our Taylor series. So now in this particular case, this is what it will happen. Now this one here is f double prime. In this particular case, 1 plus kx square f double prime at 0, that is what, n plus 1, right? That is, this is denoting the derivative, that how many times we are doing the derivative.
N plus 1.
So n plus 1 we are taking up to, here we have restricted ourselves, our Taylor series up to first derivative. So we have to take next term onwards, all remainders are your, whatever terms are left out, they all are remainder. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So n
Yes,
plus
sir.
1, n plus 1, so this is what, a double prime, so here it will be 2k. So m will be 2k over here. Now it will depend upon 2k x minus a to the power n plus 1 and how many terms we are taking. It will depend upon these things. So it will depend more on this one, because more and more number of terms we are adding, this will be faster, because this is in denominator, so it will disappear faster and faster, this remainder, or it will become lesser and lesser and lesser. I hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now suppose if I have been given a function, this e to the power x, let us say, and this is constrained within some range d. A is 0 over here, means I am talking about 0, x equal to 0. Okay, so the n plus 1 term will be equal to what in this case? Tell me. N plus 1 derivative of this will be what?
A to the power x.
E to the power x.
E to the power x.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It will remain.
And this e to the power x, e to the power x, so this will be less than or equal to e to the power d.
Yes, sir.
Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Huh? So
Yes,
now my remainder becomes then equal to or less than e to the power d x to the power n plus 1 by factorial.
N plus 1 factorial.
N plus 1. Is it okay? So this is
Yes,
what,
sir.
this is what it will be. This is what the remainder will be. So it means that depending upon the error which we can tolerate, we can terminate the series. Okay, we can terminate the series. More number of terms we take, better will be the approximation. Lesser number of terms will take, worse will be the
Less error.
error will be more, or right. So it will depend upon that how much error we can tolerate, and depending upon that we can find out that after how many terms we have to terminate the series. and it is not going to affect this much. Then in that case, whatever be the error, that error we have absorbed, and that is what our approximation will be. I hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Clear, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So now, ideally will be that when n goes to infinity, Rn goes to 0. Is
Yes,
it or
sir.
not? More and more terms we are adding, this goes towards 0. As
Yes,
the
sir.
more and more number of terms we are adding in the series, this is getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Okay, so for example, in this particular case, what will be our Taylor series? E to the power x summation n equal to 0 to infinity. If I am taking infinite series, that will be x to the power n by factorial n. Or is it or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very nice. So this is what we mean with this Taylor inequality. That we are actually introducing some inequality over there when we are terminating up to certain point, because the series is for infinite terms. So we are actually chopping it off at some finite number of after some finite number of terms. So remainder will give you the error, and that error will be dependent on how much you tolerate that error. After that, you can simply chop it off, right? And that is not going to affect your result by much, because you have already absorbed that particular error. You have already taken into consideration that error. I hope it is clear to you all.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This
Yes,
is
sir.
what the meaning of this is. So now let us look at some applications of this Taylor series. One of the applications is series expansion. So let us take the example of this one only. I just wrote down like that. That was series expansion actually. So the series expansion of this e to the power x at around x equal to 0. Let us see what it will be. We can use Taylor series, which is also known as Maclaurin series. When x is equal to 0, we are expanding around x equal to 0, then it is known as Maclaurin
Maclaurin
series.
series.
McLaren
Okay,
series.
I told you. So now the first derivative of this will be
E to the power x.
E to the power
at
x.
x equal to 0, that will be
1.
1.
1. Second derivative will be
1.
1, and so on and so forth. Okay, so my
Yes, sir.
Taylor series, Taylor expansion is f at x equal to 0, x into f prime at equal to 0, x square by factorial 2, f double prime at x equal to 0, and so on and so forth. So this will be f at x equal to 0 is 1.
1.
So this will be e to the power x in series expansion.
Yes.
1 plus x
X
plus
plus x
X
square
square by 2 factorial.
This
X
can
cube by
also
3
be written
factorial.
as n equal to 0 to infinity x to the power n. Right? Factorial. Can I write down?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That is what I had written down. Okay. So this is how you can expand a function into series expansion. Okay, using this Taylor series. Let us take another example. Let us take sin x. The function is sin x. So can I omit this one?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So now the nth derivative of this will be
Sine n pi by
n
2
pi by
plus x
2 plus x.
plus
We
x.
have already done this. Okay. Now f x is equal to 0, then sine n pi by 2. Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Then,
Yes, sir.
then the first derivative will be 1 sine pi by 2. Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Second derivative will be at x
0.
equal to 0, 0. Third derivative will be at x equal to
Minus
0,
1.
minus 1, and so on and so forth. Okay? So my series will become, series expansion of sine will become sine will become 1,
1 plus
no, 1. The first one is 0. The f is also 0, sine 0 is 0. So the function itself at x equal to 0 is 0. So
Yes.
0 plus x is x into 1, plus x square by factorial 2 into minus 0, plus x cube by factorial 3 into minus 1, plus x4 by factorial 4. Once again it will come out to be 0. Okay.
So plus minus series will be there.
Plus minus. It means alternating series will be there. X5 by factorial 5 into 1, and so on and so forth. So the series will become sin x is equal to x plus
Plus
x minus x cube by factorial 3.
3.
This and these terms will is
0.
become 0,
0.
plus x
X
5
to
by
power 5
factorial
by 5
5
factorial
minus x to the power
to
7
power
by
7 by 7
plus
factorial.
and so on. So this is what my series expansion of sine will be. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Let us take one more example. Let us take one more example. Let us take the function is a plus x to the power n. So we know the mth derivative of this function is equal to n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 and so on and so forth, n minus m plus 1, a plus x to the power n minus m. We have already done this successive differentiation. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Rule 1,
Yes, sir.
if you
Yes, sir.
recall.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, now if x is equal to 0, then the mth derivative at x equal to 0 will be n minus 1, n minus 2 into n minus m plus 1, a to the power n minus m. I don't think any problem is there.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. All right. So the first derivative will be, so the first of all, the function at x equal to 0 will be a to the power n. Okay. Then the first derivative at x equal to 0 will be n a to the power n minus 1. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Second derivative will be at x equal to 0.
N into n minus 1 a raised to power n minus 2.
Correct. And third derivative will be at x equal to 0, n minus 1, n
Into n
minus
minus
2,
2
n
a
minus
to
A
the
raised
power
to power
n
n
minus 3.
minus 3.
3, and like that it will continue. Okay. So my Taylor series will become, for this case, a plus x to the power n. What will be the Taylor series? A to the power n plus x into n a to the power n minus 1.
Sir, this is
Yes, sir.
a
Which one?
plus x, sir.
हाँ a plus x to the power n हम पुट कर दे रहे हैं इसमें वैल्यू f
Sir,
at
it
x
is
equal to 0
it is also x plus h form.
तो h फॉर्म ले लो x plus h ले लो a को क्या फर्क पड़ता है ये तो आएगा तो यही
Yes, sir.
प्लस यही आएगा ना a बस h से रिप्लेस हो जाएगा और
Yes.
क्या होगा
Yes, sir.
तो x into n in x into n into a to the power n minus 1 plus
X square
by
2 factorial
2 n minus 1 a to the power n minus 2
2
plus x cube by
cube by
factorial
3 factorial
n minus
into
1
into n minus 2
2
a to the power n minus 3.
right and
Yes,
so
sir.
on and so forth ये तो कंटिन्यू रहेगा ना
Yes, sir.
okay so plus so now I can take a to the power n as common so this will become 1 plus n into x plus n minus 1 by factorial 2 x by a whole square plus n minus 1 n minus 2 by factorial 3 x by a to the power 3 and plus. So this is what your it will be. ये है क्या वैसे ये पढ़ चुके हो आप सब n what is it what is this series
Sir, binomial expansion.
right binomial expansion this is the same binomial expansion
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
let's see all right
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
so now you can find out for example I give a problem that what will be the series expansion of cos x फटाफट करके बताओ
Sir, cos x है.
cos x
Sir, करके बताना है.
हाँ बताओ ना कैसे होगा सीरीज क्या होगा cos x is equal to
याद तो है सर, ऐसे बोल देंगे.
नहीं याद
1
नहीं
minus x square by 2 factorial plus x raised to power 4 by 4 factorial.
हाँ क्या है 1 minus
अल्टरनेट इवेंट चलता है सर.
X square by 2 factorial plus x raised to power 4 by 4 factorial minus x raised to power 6 by 6 factorial.
and so forth ये तो हमने वैसे पहले भी किया हुआ है उस दिन किया था
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
so this is what we will get अब मान लो log 1 plus x है इसका क्या होगा Series
X
expansion.
minus x square by 2 plus x cube
कैसे
by 3.
कैसे कैसे करके दिखाओ
सर वो 12th में था सर.
Yes, sir.
हाँ याद करना था या टेलर सीरीज था 12th में
याद करना
याद किए थे सर.
हाँ तो टेलर सीरीज बताओ
सर,
कैसे
expansion
आएगा?
series में
आएगा
था।
हाँ इस तरीके से कैसे आएगा how we are going to get it हाँ खाली गुड मॉर्निंग लिख दीजिए ना आप ही अर्जेंट लिख दीजिए ना उसमें क्या है कर दीजिए अर्जेंट आप ही कर दीजिए हाँ थैंक यू yes So
सर
हाँ बताओ फर्स्ट
फर्स्ट डेरिवेटिव निकालेंगे तो 1/1 प्लस एक्स
हाँ 1/,
1 प्लस एक्स
हाँ तो फर्स्ट टर्म क्या आएगा इसमें
1
एक्स
0,
लॉग 1 आएगा
x
सर
इक्वल टू 0 है ना।
हाँ सर फर्स्ट टर्म 0 आएगा
हाँ नेक्स्ट टर्म क्या आएगा
1
एक्स
1, हाँ
इंटू एक्स
हाँ तो x आएगा सिंपली।
हाँ
1/1 प्लस x होगा ना इसका,
यस सर
1/1 प्लस x,
यस सर
x इक्वल
Sir,
टू
minus-
1, हाँ देन माइनस
minus
minus 1 power n minus 1
माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर सर
minus x
minus
square,
square by 2
Yes, sir.
factorial.
2 factorial.
2 factorial
2 factorial, because we
Yes,
have
sir.
to differentiate this, so 2 factorial chalo. Now next is
x cube by 3 factorial
Sir, नहीं sir, 2 factorial
Positive by
into
3 आएगा
x cube by 3 factorial sir.
सर फैक्टोरियल नहीं आएगा।
Sir,
2 into x cube by 3 factorial.
sir सही है sir, x cube into 2 factorial by 3
3
factorial sir.
factorial into 2
factorial into 2,
by 3
Factorial
factorial
by 3 factorial.
So 2 will be cancelled out. 3 will be left out only.
let us write down this as 2, let us write down this as 3, can I rewrite down?
हाँ sir.
Yes, 3
Yes,
and
sir.
then minus x to the power 4/4. X to the
X
power
to the
4/4.
power 4, huh?
yes sir yes
So it means x minus x square by 2 plus
2
x cube
plus
by
x
3 minus x to the power 4/4.
4
So this is what your log 1 plus x.
x
So what log 1 minus x will be? I am leaving it out to you to solve. Okay?
सर इसमें सब माइनस हो जाएंगे 1 माइनस।
ऑड वाला माइनस हो जाएगा सर
Okay.
सर सब में माइनस आ जाएगा।
अच्छा। Okay. ये सही बोल रहा है?
हाँ sir.
Right. This plus x will be replaced by minus. Right? So now, so this is one application we did. Now let us say we have this kind of some limit problems. There we can use this Taylor series. For example, I want to find out limit of which is tending to 0, x is tending to 0, sin x minus x by x. You might have solved this kind of problem before.
-1/6 आएगा।
कैसे किया?
सर वो sin x का ये डाल देंगे ना तो x तो कैंसिल हो जाएगा, फिर वो x क्यूब से डिवाइड हो जाएगा, तो बस
Right.
-1/3 फैक्टोरियल बचेगा।
Very good. So actually what he is saying that he has expanded it into series. Okay. So x and x will cancel out. This x cube and x cube will cancel out. Then x square and so on and so forth. Because these terms are negligibly small.
-1/6
तो -1. समझ में आया सबको?
yes sir
Okay.
हाँ सर।
So this kind of limit problems can also be solved. आपने ये तरह की प्रॉब्लम पहले भी सॉल्व किया होगा?
yes sir
हाँ
series
सर
expansion
12th में
How did you do that?
series
Series expansion sir.
एक्सपांड करके।
Series expansion करके. Okay. Some other rule is also there.
L hospital
यस सर हॉस्पिटल
Ah, right. Uh,
3 बार डिफरेंशिएट कर देंगे
when this hospital rule will work?
0 by
0 by 0 or infinite by infinite.
numerator
It will be undetermined.
Okay. Right. Now, third application could be, let us take this kind of integral here. Sin x square. All right. Sin x square dx. Now, this kind of integral This is weird kind of integral. So how can we solve this kind of integral? Let us say we know that sin x is equal to x minus x cube by factorial 3 plus x to the power 5 by factorial 5 and so on and so forth. So then x की जगह पर we put x square.
X square.
So this will become x square minus x
X
to the
square
power 6 by
X to the power 6 by 3 factorial.
3 factorial plus x to the
Plus
power 10
Sin
by
10 by 5 factorial.
5 factorial.
and so on and so forth. Okay. Now let
Yes,
me
sir.
put this value in this integral. So this will become 0 to 1 x square minus x to the power 6 by factorial
6 by 3 factorial.
plus
Plus
x
x to the power 10
by factorial 5
factorial.
and so on dx.
सर साइन 1 आएगा, आंसर आएगा साइन 1 सर.
Okay. So this will be x3 by 3 minus x7 by 7 factorial 3 plus x to the power 10 by 11 factorial 5 and so on and so forth. Right?
Yes, sir.
So this will be 1 by 3
1
minus
by
1
3
by 7
minus
factorial 3 plus 1 by
1
11.
by 11 into 5 factorial.
So what will be the value of this? What will be the value if you solve? This value comes out to be approximately 0.31026. तुम्हारा sin 1 की वैल्यू यही आ रही है 0.31026. This is what its value will come out. किसने बोला था sin 1? sin 1 बोला था ना किसी ने आंसर? हाँ, sin 1 is coming out to be this?
No, sir.
No,
Sin
sir.
1 is
0.84 के आसपास है sin 1.
0.017 sir, sin 1 value.
तो
Sir, I have a doubt.
yes.
So जब sin x का एक्सपेंशन हुआ ना तो x माइनस एक्स क्यूब बाई 3 और प्लस एक्स 5 बाई 5 और जब sin x स्क्वायर का उसी तरह पता करना हुआ तो x स्क्वायर हो गया और जितना भी टर्म है वो x टू द पावर 6 हो गया. ऐसे ही x sin x क्यूब रहता तो क्या इसमें ये मल्टीप्लाइड बाई 3 हो जाता
हाँ
x का कोएफिशिएंट में.
हाँ यानी x की जगह पर x क्यूब रख देते हैं.
अच्छा,
x की जगह पर x क्यूब रखा हमने. यहाँ x स्क्वायर था तो
Yes,
x
sir.
स्क्वायर रखा. जहाँ पर x क्यूब होगा वहां पर x क्यूब रखेंगे. यहाँ पर x टू द पावर 4 होगा वहां पर x टू द पावर 4 रखेंगे.
सर
हाँ यस.
सर इसको न्यूटन लेबर्टी से नहीं कर सकते सर?
किससे?
सर वो न्यूटन वाला आता है ना सर, उसमें 1 पुट करके उसका डिफरेंशिएट करके माइनस फिर नीचे वाला डाल के.
कर देखो
Differentiation होगा sir.
हम
वो
कह रहे हैं सर अपर लिमिट को पुट करके फिर फंक्शन डिफरेंशिएट कर माइनस लोअर लिमिट को पुट करके फिर फंक्शन डिफरेंशिएट.
हम तो इंटीग्रेशन कर रहे हैं, डिफरेंशिएशन कहाँ कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर?
ओके सर.
हम तो इंटीग्रेशन की प्रॉब्लम कर रहे हैं. यहाँ पे डिफरेंशिएशन नहीं था क्या?
No, sir.
नो सर.
तुम लाइबनिज थ्योरम ना?
यस सर.
लाइबनिज थ्योरम में फिट होगा ये? That is for differentiation. Nth derivative.
यस सर.
We are integrating here. समझ में आया?
यस
Yes
सर.
sir.
चलो तो एक और प्रॉब्लम मैं देता हूँ आपको. आपको? करो इसको सॉल्व। आंसर करो।
सर ई पावर माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर है।
हाँ, एक्स स्क्वायर एक्स होने पर तो उसको करने में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, क्यों इतना मेहनत करेंगे। ई टू द पावर माइनस एक्स यदि ले तो हमको क्या जरूरत है लंबा करने की? टेलर सीरीज यूज क्यों करें हम? आप तो डायरेक्ट निकाल सकते हैं, उसका निकाल सकते हैं ना।
Yes, sir.
That will be simply minus e to the power minus x and then put the limits. Whatever value we get, that will be the value of that. But here it is x square. करके बताओ।
टू माइनस 8/3 प्लस 32/5 into 2 factorial minus 120
हाँ, just a minute, बोलो धीरे धीरे बोलो।
2 minus 8/3 plus 32/5 into 2 factorial minus 128/7 into 3 factorial and so on.
And so on. Is it correct?
Sir, x minus 1 minus x.
X minus
1 minus x minus 1 by 3 into x square 2 factorial.
x का तो वैल्यू रख रहे हो ना, 0 है या 2 है? नहीं, लिमिट्स का मतलब क्या होता है? लिमिट का मतलब होता है 0 से 2 के बीच में वैरी कर रहा है वो। जो एक्सट्रीम पॉइंट है, one point is 0, another point is 2, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So these are the values of x only, na?
Yes, sir.
What is integration, by the way? What is integration, by the way?
We're adding up smaller parts.
Somebody, anybody else?
Area under the curve.
Sir, area enclosed.
Ha, area under the curve. Okay, so we are trying to find out that if I plot this e to the power minus x square, you can plot this e to the power minus x square on graph. Okay, on one axis you put e to the power minus x square, on another one you put x and plot it. And then you find out that between 0 and 2 what will be the area. And you can do like this and you can find out this value that is equivalent, this and this should be equal.
सर
सर
yes.
इसका आएगा
सर वो आखिरी टर्म 128/7 into 3 factorial था, आपने वो 128 नीचे लिख दिए।
अच्छा,
128/7 into 3 factorial.
Sir, he is right. Answer is this.
128 by 7 factorial 3.
हाँ
What are you saying, beta? Bolo to.
Sir, answer is this.
Answer is this only?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, so you can solve it.
Yes, sir.
So what will be the approximate answer? Let us say that we take these many terms on. What will be the approximate answer? What will be the approximate answer if we take up to this 1, 2, 3, 4 terms we will take? अच्छा एक काम करो, do one thing. First let me write down equal to 2 minus, you calculate this 8 by 3. What is 8 by 3?
2.8.
2 point
2.1.
2.
Sorry, 2.6.
हाँ आरशी, हाँ बोलो आरशी बेटा बोलो
2.6.
2.6.
2.6 उसके आगे कुछ नहीं आएगा
Sir, 2.67.
कैसे आ रहा है 2.666 like this it is coming
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
okay let us take up to third decimal okay so I write down
3.2.
2.667 okay next term will be plus
3.2. 3.2.
16 by 5 हाँ 16 by 3.2 correct 3.20 right because we have to make uniform na it's also what about this term 128
3.04.
3 point something. 1 2.
3 point
3.0476.
0476 the fourth term will be the fourth term is
Plus 4 point.
now what is the fourth term over here sorry next term over here fifth term
Sir, 2048 by 11 factorial into 5.
2048 by 11 factorial
216.
5
Yes, sir.
216.
260 कैसे आएगा 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 so 20 into 3 60 into 2 120 120 into 11 कितना होता है 120 and 120 so this will be
1320.
1320 so it will be around 2 something or 1 point something not 2 exactly 1 point something huh? What will be the up to 3 decimal places what it will come out to be Riya Mandal yes bolo beta
1.6.
1.6 1.6 Arey, I need quick answers
1.3.
It will be 1.5.
1.5
1.551.
551 all right so you see that if I take up to these 4 digits I don't think I will be committing too much error error will be there but that may not be that much so you can take another term and so forth and you can see that how these terms are going off for example if I take these 2 terms only this also are approximately equal. Okay, if I can take this into consideration that okay, this much error is enough, is okay for me, then this can be cancelled out, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right? So likewise, actually depending upon that. So, but anyway, the result will be negative or positive?
सर नेगेटिव
Negative.
Negative.
Negative or
Negative. So approximately how much it is coming out to be? Let us take this much, this many terms, and we will leave out the other terms. How much it is?
माइनस 2.066
Minus 2.066.
066
67 I will write down. Okay. Now, now you can add more number of terms here and you can just check out that how much there is deviation. We have taken up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms. Nah? If you add one more term, 6 term, how much variation is coming in this? If you take 7th term, how much variation is coming into this? This please check it out and let me know in the next class. Okay? All right?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
okay, sir.
So, I hope today whatever I taught you, you could understand
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
completely?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So now our next class will be on Tuesday. Monday we will not take class. Okay, I will not.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Happy
Yes,
New
sir.
Year to you all.
All right, sir.
Thank you, sir.
थैंक यू सर
Happy New Year to you.
Same to you.
Happy New Year, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
कोरोना कटने दीजिए सर
Thank you, sir. Happy New Year, sir.
Happy New Year.
कोरोना जिंदगी भर